Forex trading in Jamaica. Apparently this is the new way to get rich. Everyone's talking about Forex. You can quit your 9 to 5 if you just trade Forex.
With Forex, your mindset is on a whole nother level. Your goal a day should be at least $500 because I know that's what mine is. And how many times I've hit that goal, I can't even count because I stay on my ish.
You can make a ton of money, guys, alright? You can make a ton of money online with Forex trading.
No, if you're serious about making money, this is where you want to be. You can basically make money 24 hours a day.
I then grew to become a professional Forex trader, making millions from the Forex market. Millions from the Forex market. Millions from the Forex market.
Now with people making those outrageous claims, it's hard to not listen, right? I don't know if they can tell by now, but I think this is absolute rubbish. And it's coming from people with no background in finance or economics. So in this video, I'm gonna try to explain to you why, if you're the average person trying to make some money, you should avoid Forex trading. Greetings my subs, you guys make the world so much better for me. Thank you so much for subscribing. It really means a lot. But if you're new, let me introduce myself. My name is Criswell and welcome to my YouTube channel. You know how it is already. Subscribe, like, and share. Help me grow the channel because I'm trying to put out quality content consistently. Alright, let's start this. So, Forex. It's the term people use to refer to foreign exchange. It's all about exchanging currencies. I use this in the Forex market, by the way. That's where you sell a particular currency and get another currency in exchange. That's legit. And I'm sure you've heard people point out the obvious and say, oh, you've probably participated in the Forex market and you just don't know it. Yeah, we know. Most people usually have to exchange currency because they have to travel. So if you want to travel to the US, you have to sell your Jamaican for some US. And by doing that, you're participating in the Forex market. We get that. That's not where the scam is. The scam is when people try to take advantage of your lack of understanding about what they mean by Forex trading. Or even worse, when people try to sell you courses or tell you to join some exclusive group where other people will share some special information that will make you, because they rate you so much, that will make you a ton of money from Forex. Here's the thing, that's rubbish. The first thing you need to know is that these retail Forex traders don't actually buy and sell currencies. I know that you might have heard something different, but listen, they're idiots. Listen to me. You don't actually own the physical currencies you trade because these are similar to financial derivatives. The second thing you should know is that this is not investing. This is gambling. Or the proper term for it is spread betting. Forex spread betting. Let me say that again. This is not investing. This is gambling. They're literally just taking a bet on the price movement of currency pairs. There's no investing that's going on here, and that's where you're gonna lose money. You can't consistently make money from this because what you're really doing is speculating, and speculation is not the same as investing. Investing is when you look to the asset itself to give you the return. So with a company makes money because it sells a product or service and gets paid for it. And as a shareholder, you're entitled to the earnings. Another investment would be a loan. Like, I'm not going to use technical terms such as bonds or commercial paper. I want to keep this very basic. So when you lend somebody money or buy somebody's debt, you're investing because the borrower has to pay interest. The loan itself produces the return, which is the interest. Or even with a house. Suppose you buy a house and rent it. The rent is the return that you actually receive. The house itself produces the return. You're not thinking about how much you can sell the house for in the next hour, the next 5 hours, or the next 10 hours. Or even if you fix up a house. I'm trying to stress this in a brother. And try to sell it for more in the future. You're still investing because value was created. Look, I'm going to show you a video of Warren Buffett, the god of investing. He's gonna explain the difference between investing and speculating. And although he's talking about speculating with Bitcoin and stocks, the same thing would apply here. With Forex spread betting, you're speculating on the price movement of currency pairs.
There's two kinds of items that people buy and think they're investing. One really is investing and the other isn't. If you buy something, a farm, an apartment house, or an interest in a business, and look to the asset itself to determine whether you've done something, what the farm produces, what the business earns, and so on. you don't really care whether the stock market's open. You can do that on a private basis. In fact, you do it on a private basis if you buy a farm or apartment house generally. And it's a perfectly satisfactory investment. You look at the investment itself to deliver the return to you. Now, if you buy something like Bitcoin or some cryptocurrency, you don't have anything that's producing anything. You're just hoping the next guy pays more. And you only feel you'll find the next guy to pay more if he thinks he's going to find somebody that's going to pay more. Now, if you ban trading in farms, you could still buy farms and have a perfectly decent investment. If you ban trading in apartment houses or even in equities, if you ban trading in Berkshire Hathaway for the next 5 years, our investors would do fine, over time. But if you ban trading in tulip bulbs, or if you ban trading in some Bitcoin, which nobody knows exactly what it is, people would say, well, why in the world would I buy it? Yeah. And you aren't investing when you do that. You're speculating. There's nothing wrong with it. If you want to gamble, somebody else will come along and pay you more money tomorrow. That's one kind of game. That is not investing.
Now, it could be ignorance. Maybe it's the case that these guys who don't know what they're talking about come online and say, oh, look, I'm making money from trading currencies. It could be that. Or you could take the more sinister approach. Maybe it's the case that these guys are tricking you, making you believe that you're investing when you're actually just betting or speculating, whatever word you want to use. Whichever one it is, I do not care. I think there are far too many people who don't know much about finance or economics peddling this as a way to achieve financial freedom. That doesn't sit well with me, so that's why I'm making this video. But look, I don't want to make it seem as though it's impossible for you to make money from this. You can make money from gambling, but just know that you're gambling. And I'm not even the one who's coming up with these definitions. The UK considers spread betting gambling. Also, just so you know, Forex spread betting doesn't even influence the foreign exchange market because of what I just said earlier. When you do Forex spread betting, you don't actually trade or own physical currencies. You only profit if the currency rates in the actual Forex market move in your favor. You're just placing a bet when you do Forex. You don't actually trade currencies. Let me tell you, you see, the guys who really buy and sell currencies are the ones who actually move the market. And they don't really do it to make a profit. They do it to hedge against risk. Central banks, investment banks, and corporations involved with importing and exporting. For central banks, you already know why they buy and sell currencies. To make international trade easier and to manipulate the value of their domestic currencies. For instance, whenever you hear that the BOJ has increased its foreign reserves or has sold some US dollars in the spot Forex market, they're actually trying to influence the price of the Jamaican dollar by exchanging it for the US dollar, which is the world reserve currency. For the corporations now, they work with the banks. If you have a company that's involved with importing and exporting, you're going to participate in the forward Forex market. So stay with me now. Suppose you have a contract with an American company, a contract to buy some raw materials 8 months from now. That American company is going to want US dollars. It's not going to accept your Jamaican Ds. And that creates a problem because the exchange rate might change in 8 months' time. Today, the spot rate might be 145 Jamaican for every US dollar, but in 8 months' time, the Jamaican dollar might depreciate to 155 for every US dollar, which means the raw materials are going to cost you more in the future, and that's where the bankers come in. The corporations want to decrease their foreign exchange risk, so they go into these agreements with the investment banks to lock in a price. That happens in the forward Forex market. It's similar to you booking a hotel room in advance and paying a certain price for the reservation. Look, I want you to understand what's going on, guys. What these people are selling you is only going to waste your money and waste your time. It's one thing to lose money, but losing time is rough because you can never get it back. You can always get back some more money. And if you know anything about actual investing, you know that your time is your greatest asset. You could have some money invested in some stocks, compounding at a rate at 7% or more each year, but if you waste your time doing this nonsense, you're gonna miss out on that. That's the opportunity cost. These guys are making most, if not all, they're making most of their money from selling courses, selling signals, or selling their superior system that's gonna make automatic trades for you and make you a lot of money. How do you guys fall for this? Anyways, listen. They don't actually make money from speculating in the market. So listen to some actual billionaires, to some economists, or even some people who know something about finance or economics. And you're gonna avoid all of this rubbish. Alright, that's it for today's video. As I said before, I'm trying to produce quality content consistently, so help me out by subscribing, liking, and sharing the video. It gives me motivation to continue. And if you never had the chance to watch my previous videos, you can check them out now. Watch my first video, I show you how you can buy US stocks from Jamaica without paying commissions. Or if you're not interested in hearing anything about investing, finance, or economics, you can check out my political video. I explain why most Jamaicans are not Republican. I made it because a lot of people think Jamaicans are, and they're not. Check that one out and tell me your views in the comment section. And as always, criticism is not bad mind. See you in the next one.